And we are back, guys. Welcome back to the MLG Pro League. Week 3, day number 2. We're going into Biolab. A little bit of hardpoint. This is game number 4. Maven, talk to me, my friend. What have you seen so far from these two teams?
So far, on the respawns, at least, TCM's been the one to control. I do believe those were the two on their host. I was impressed, though, considering last game, that was the East Coast host, one that you think would favor TCM. They actually got outslayed by, I think, 10 or so. Still able to win the game. S&D really the only thing where Denial has shined, and even that one was pretty back and forth. We haven't seen anything out of them that's looked great, at least in the respawn. So they've got to show up here in game 4, hardpoint on Biolab, see if they can push this series to a game number 5. And Chris, I know with us, our luck, we are definitely going to game 5. Round 11. Because
we're that lucky.
To destroy. Yes, we are.
We got the best luck in the game.
Yes, we do. I would cast till the end of the world with you.
It's only 20 minutes to midnight here on the East Coast. And I'm having my first meal of the day. It's a yogurt while casting.
It's 8:40 here. Nice and early. Ready to get turned up here. But you saw the entire kill feed. Really going to be a Denial there. One team kill to go with it. Not usually going to see a ton of time here until we get rotated out of this first hard point. And here we go. Going to be switching over to Eskies. I was watching Moose try to fly, and he gets caught pretty much immediately. 3 kills coming in for Denial. Keep trying to answer back. Able to get one. Another player in Eskies gets that as well. Nice 2-piece from Teep. Aches gets one as well. Now they're able to vie for control here, the second hard point.
Just about a 6-point lead. That number is growing, though, for TCM as you take a look at the mini-map. The blue team. Total control. So difficult for Denial to break out of the Biolab. TCM just has every exit covered, and they're going to get a full 60 if they keep playing this way. They've had it locked down since the very beginning, and I'm looking at these red arrows. How do you break through? Replays, last man standing, huge one-on-one inside the hard point, and he can't win it. TCM is really starting to pull away now.
Yeah, they're in complete control. Remember, the Denial guys are together right now, so you think this would be one they should definitely be able to take. They just seem outclassed in hardpoint right now by TCM. Aches going to accidentally take out TP. Unacceptable for a duo of so long, but 50-point advantage right now. 8 minutes left. Trying to see how they're going to try to break into blue. This is where Denial has the best chance to break back into this one. You're able to hold blue so effectively with the right setup, and they've got this in complete control. Slasher melting, replays, able to pick up one. I mean, this is going to be possibly a complete change in lead right now if they can hold it through the remainder.
TCM, their lead diminishing. Was 45 points, now down to just 20. Slasher doing the dirty work with the ASM-1 is going to clear house. Moose, TP all cleaned up. More players going to try and come through this window, but Slasher is ready. And it looks like he's been called out, but his teammates have his back. Replays, Hook, and Temp all in the kill feed before replays is double.
And if they get the final seconds here, like I said, they're going to actually have a couple point advantage here. So 50-point lead for TCM, just completely erased in one hard point. That had to have been, I mean, that was a full 60, Chris. They locked it down. They took the lead. Slasher able to break top green here. Let's see if he can control it. There's finally some life out of Denial.
I figured out how you pick your players to watch, and I'm totally on board with this.
And how is that?
You just don't touch the controller.
Oh, the auto selection. Sometimes
it's doing
funny.
a great job.
I usually let that, like because a lot of times when casting, you guys may not realize, but we're staring at the minimap more than anything a lot of times.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's times where I'll kind of let it do the auto switch while I try to find a play that's coming up. And it's usually, to be honest, it's pretty effective most of the time. I've seen it have some switches that don't really make sense, but a lot of times it does a good job bringing you into the action.
Totally agree. Jerd on your screen. Just for a moment. Now over to TP. 15 and 15 leads his team, most kills, but as you can see, every time he gets something going, he is shut down. All red, Denial kill feed. The host going back and forth. And this one, Denial's favor, as you have Maven hosting for them over on the West Coast, all of TCM based on the East Coast with the exception of TP. Pook on your screen for now, can't stay alive long enough in Biolab. 3 members up for TCM. We'll find out how Slasher plans to break through.
Slasher should be able to catch one. No, Church just comes flying out of that doorway. Able to get it before Hook trades it. Basically a tie game right now, 5.5 left to go. Seeing if TCM is able to close out this series right now. Just about to hit the halfway point. Nothing standing out too much on the kill feed. Moose 10 and 14, make it 10 and 15, lagging just a little bit behind. Replays, he struggled kind of in both the hard points, but somewhat massive in the other game types.
TP's clearing out Biolab, just trying to contest as long as he can. 3 players though from Denial. Push in, and we'll pick up the last 3 seconds. 118 to 109. This has been a very tight game. Both teams trading control. We've seen 3 lead changes so far. And this could be another one if Denial locks it down properly. Big kills from Slasher helping lead the charge.
Got control for now. We'll see if TCM's able to make a break. A couple players pushing from green side. Aches gets a 2-piece. He picks up one as well. Slasher last alive, and he's done. That'll be control here for the time being for TCM as they're able to kill the last player. There was actually replays. They're spawning close, so they're just going to be flooding this over and over again. One goes top green cap. That's Temp. He's able to pick up one before dropping. 20 seconds left to go in this. I don't think anyone's going to be able to pick up too much time because it's just being contested over and over again. Actually, it looks like TCM was probably going to get the remainder of this scrap time here. But they've got to rotate over. Who's the one player I'm going to highlight? That's going to be Moose. He's going to be the first man to rotate over. He gets caught from the top base by replays. The original hold going to be in the favor of Denial here as we go over to Eskies.
I'm looking through the numbers again, and like you said, not a big story. No monster slayer so far in this game. It's been pretty even across the board. I'd say Denial is slaying a little bit stronger for the most part. The one weak link, as you mentioned, might be Moose, -7. He's been trying to force his way into the hard point, but Temp just says no, working with replays here. No one is breaking through until just now. TP able to hold on for a few seconds, but replays is right there to clean him up again.
I watched Moose break in. He got 1, able to get 2. Can he turn and get 3? Goes prone, decides not to challenge. Didn't see how many shots he had left in his clip. I think I just heard somebody on the turret. Jared able to pick up 1. Jared able to pick up 2. And it's just wild watching this man play. His sub is accurate as anyone in the game. He's going to get the final 10 or so seconds here. But the big thing is going to be Blue. And they don't have anyone ready for Blue again. It's going to be Denial. Last time Denial got a full 60. Let's watch this, Chris. See if they're able to lock down the entire time. They're able to pick up 1 kill.
This is for the match, remember, 3. If you're TCM.
Oh, they're going to end up being, it's going to be the same thing. They're going to be down about 30. Last time I think it was, what, 40 or 50, but they're down 30. They're going to have a 20 or 30 point advantage this time. It's so hard to break into this, and TCM had no one really in position. There were 3 players inside of Blue before I saw any fights even going on for control, really. Let's see if anyone can fly, and one person breaks in. Replays turns around and cleans that up. They're coming 1 by 1 right now. Let's look at the kill feed. There's like 1 trade, 1 in trade.
Temp rotating around, gets the call out there at the front door. Backs up, looks away just at the wrong second. Replays, last man standing. That's 2 down. This is the chance for TCM. Replays, a big kill. TP and Moose, though, breaking through.
Too late, though. There's 5 seconds left.
And they're down. They're down 10 seconds here, going into our last minute and 50 seconds here. 2 hard points. Will Denial be able to close it out, or will TCM be able to steal this game back?
I mean, I guarantee of the 180 or so points they had at the end of that, I think 100 to 110 are just from Blue. That's pretty crazy to think about. Like, those 2 hard points are completely what has them in the game right now. But 90 seconds left, might as well be tied. Incredibly close game. Jared's going to lose a gunfight. Moose loses 1 as well. But Teep on the flank gets 1. Can he win that? A tough fight there at top green, not able to pick it up. Hook's the one that's going to be watching it now. They've got a 20-point advantage.
And this hill is massive because the Biolab is nothing but contest.
Yep, so it really is. I mean, we've seen teams go crazy at times and lock it down for 30 to 40, but that's pretty rare. For the most part, like you said, it's just this contest fest.
3 players inside the hard point. 1 from each team now. Temp is going to win the last battle. And this is going to be an 18-point advantage going into the final hard point. Replay set up for his double nading. Orange Hall picks up the kill on Eggs. Pre-firing now. Looking for his teammate, actually. That was Temp and Slasher backing him up. 3 members of Denial inside TCM trying to break through ice.
This one's over.
I have great news, man. I'm taking you places, Maven.
Take
As of
me
right now,
away
it is officially over.
Game number 5.
We're going to a game 5, round 11.
I will bet anyone in the chat 20 Colombian pesos
20.
that this is going to be going to round 11.
I'll bet. I'll double that. 40 Colombian pesos.
Oh my God. Things are getting crazy. It's approximately 2 American.
All right, best news of this. My yogurt is complete. I am re-energized. I'm ready to bring the A game for this
I've never been
my
hungrier
friend.
in my whole life, but here we go. I'm living on just energy drinks, half a bottle of water, hand sanitizer, and chapstick.
Denial blue hardpoint. 120 points. Notes for Max tomorrow. There we go, guys. Your final stats. Temp, a big game. Slasher's been very consistent on the slaying side. They outslayed their opponents last game. This time, those kills a little bit more important as everyone over a 1.0, a 1.3 for Temp, a 1.19 for Slasher and Replays gets the job done. We're going to a game 5. We're going to a round 11. Maven's hosting it. It's going to be epic, guys. Don't go anywhere. TCM Denial when we return.